Hey guys, it's Danny Love and I'm back with my second video. So tonight's video, because it's nighttime, it's going to be kind of an emotional video, but it's gonna be like on some real stuff type video, and it's gonna be like, does that person really support you, or are they there to see you fail? Like, do they have some animosity towards you? Are they jealous, Yeah, I think they are. I do know, okay? They want to see you flop, okay? So I took some notes in my little journal, Well, I wouldn't say notes, but I wrote the stuff down because I just be thinking of stuff during the day, and I'm like, oh, I want to make sure I mention that during my video. So I'm gonna start off with, do they always do something to upset you before something important to you is about to happen? So I'm gonna give you guys examples along with this stuff. So there was somebody in my life who, say every year, well, almost every year, when I met this person, they would make sure to put tears in my eyes, to have me bawling, crying, almost nauseous crying, before my birthday or something. Yeah, my birthday. I'll tell you guys the truth, okay? Before my birthday. And then the next day of my birthday, they will make sure that they try and make it up to me somehow. So I'll act like I'm okay in front of my family. And they'll be like, oh, you better make sure you make it look right in front of your family and all this stuff like that. And I'm like, just stay away from me, yo. Like, are you stupid? This is not cool how you treat me. And they're like, I'm so sorry, I ain't even do nothing for real. And I'm like, you'll never realize what you're doing, will you? No matter how many times I tell you. So does that person support you or care about you? No, they don't. They just need you there as a punching bag. And because you let them use you as that punching bag, they're going to continue to. So what you need to do is let that person go. And if you can't for the moment, then just try and avoid them until you can. Next subject. Can you tell that they are happy when things go wrong for you? So, say that they're like, oh my gosh, I hope this happens for you. I hope this happens for you. And then you're like, okay, I just need this last thing for it to happen. And they're like, oh, you do? And they're like, they're like, oh, you need that last thing to happen so you could get there? And they're like, oh, okay. And I'm like, dang, I missed the deadline because I ain't have it. And I'm like, oh, you could have just came to me. I got it right here. And you're like, oh, you had it? I could have just came to you? I could have swore I came to you about a week ago for it, and you knew that I had that deadline. You're like, oh, I'm so sorry that didn't happen for you, Maybe next time. 5 minutes later. So you want to go out to eat? You want to go get ice cream? Yeah, and they're just grinning, smiling. And I'm like, do you not know what I've just, kind of just dealt with? You think I'm in the mood to go get ice cream? You think I'm in the mood to go out to eat? You kind of just played me a little bit. Or say if you just needed, some time to finish something, and they kind of took that time away from you. Like, oh, can you go get this for me? It's an emergency. Next thing you know, you drive past the coffee shop. They right there. I'm like, you just said it's an emergency, a medical emergency at that. And I needed this time to turn this in. Oh yeah, you know, it was an emergency, but I ended up feeling better. I'm like, okay, got you, boo-boo, got you, okay, I feel it. So, do they purposely do things to hold you back or mess you up? There is one person I know that does this to me. I ain't gonna speak too much on it, but it's okay. It's okay. It's gonna change one day. One day. So, say if you needed peace and quiet to do something. And you're like, can you just, be quiet, give me some quiet time for like an hour so I can do this YouTube video? And they're like, okay. Even if your friend just comes over for the weekend and you're like, okay, I'm just letting you know that I do YouTube. I just need you can go spend some time with my mom downstairs for a little bit, or play with my dog, do something just for an hour. And they're like, okay. So during that hour, they're in the next room. And I'm like, did they really just do that? Are you kidding me? And it's on the part where, like, you got some lipstick on your mouth that you can't really get off because it's some expensive lipstick, or with or that, Huda Beauty eyeliner that will not come off, okay? She meant to do that. She knew what she was doing, okay? Let that person go. Do they talk you down, walk over you? Do they do that? Do they talk you down or walk over you? I have people in my life that have talked me down, that have walked over me, and then once I got to a certain age, I started to stand up for myself. And now me standing up for myself is considered disrespectful, or I have a smart mouth and stuff. But do I give two craps? No, I don't. I don't give any craps in the world, because I stand up for myself now and I'm not allowing it anymore. So the facts, it's just, no, standing up for yourself is not disrespectful. If somebody's over here telling you, your attitude is why nobody wants to be around you, or you'll never have anybody, maybe I just have an attitude with you, because nobody else has ever told me this. I just have an attitude with you. You're a nagger. You nag so much. You this, you that. I have never heard that giving your point of view, or saying that you disagree with that or you disagree with this. I never knew that was nagging. But, okay. So, this is why he doesn't want you. This is why he doesn't want to be around you. This is why y'all broke up. Well, I left him and I told him I didn't want to see him anymore. But you don't know that because you never took the time to find out, and you never took the time to check up on me. He was begging for me to come back. Yeah. And if he didn't want to be around me that much, why is he here for the third time? Let them go. Okay. Do they hold past favors over your head? So, say if this is a family member. Say if they ever had to help you out with something and then they get mad at you. They're like, you know what? Well, pay me back for this that I did for you. That's, you know what? How you ever gonna say this about me? I remember last time I gave you $5 and you saying that I never helped you. I was like, I never said you didn't help me. Well, this hasn't, happened, the whole $5 situation. I'm just giving examples. But you know what? I gave you $5 before and you saying I never helped you. And I'm like, what? I gave you $100. I'm not throwing that in your face. Because when you do things for people, let it go. Forget that it happened. Things will come back to you. You'll get help back to you. Just forget what you did for that person, You know what? You needed help paying for this and that, and I helped you. You remember that? You needed a ride here one day, and I left what I was doing to give you a ride. So I think that you owe me. And I'm like, what? So even when I've heard friends, families talk to them like this, I just sit there and I'm like, this makes no sense. This makes no sense at all. I'm just like, what's going on right now? Why are you guys holding this over my friend's head? Do you want me to go to the bank and give you that little $5? Does it mean that much? Even if I do give you that $5, will it shut you up about that past $5? Or are you still gonna nag her because it wasn't her $5? Are you still gonna nag him about that ride because it wasn't, it's just mind-blowing. I feel like this is just, nobody supports anybody these days. Everybody just has to hate on the next, especially when it comes to, us people of color. We don't support each other. The next just hates on the next. The next just hates on the next. Especially with pretty females. Why do us beautiful females have to hate on each other? Do you not understand that another pretty female with another pretty female, us being friends, we just make each other look badder and badder by the minute. Us walking through the mall together, they're like, man, they are bad. But us hating on each other, we just make each other look uglier. They're like, man, why are them girls beefing like that? Let's go look at the next shit. We just make each other look stupid. On to the next thing. I got lost. Okay. They have something you need to succeed, but won't tell you where they got it from. Okay. Here's an example that I'm going to use. And I did not need this to necessarily succeed. I wanted this for emotional purposes, or out of love. Cause, it's actually right here, actually. Me and my dog Lily, and then I got my nephew on here, and I got my mom on here. I had a friend, and she posted she had a blanket with her dogs on it. Her dogs are my dog's friends. They go on little play dates, and we take them for walks. And I'm like, oh my gosh, where did you get that blanket from? I want to get one with my dog on it. And she was like, I don't know. I'm like, you said it just came in the mail. Like, when things come in the mail, like when we get our little Fashion Nova packages, it literally says Fashion Nova. It has the order sheet that literally has the name of the company. And I'm just like, I'm like, you sure you don't know? And she was like, I mean, I really don't know. My mom ordered it for me. I was like, well, can you ask your mom? And she was like, she's doing something right now. I'll ask her later. And then I'm like, okay. So we have a streak going on. We've had a streak going on for like a year or two. And I'm like, okay. Later that night when we sent streaks, I'm like, so did you ask your mom? And she was like, she's asleep now. I forgot to ask her. And I'm like, I was like, oh, I said, don't even worry about it. I said, I'll find it myself. And she was like, oh, okay, sorry. But the funny thing is, this girl wants to know where everything I got is from. When it comes to my Bath and Body Works, when it comes to my lip gloss, when it comes to my eyeshadow palettes, when it comes to my highlighter palettes, like when it comes to everything I have, my brushes, I actually went and tried to go find my Anastasia glow palette. I actually went to go and try and find it and buy it for her graduation. I told her where a lot of my lip glosses were bought from, and she went and bought them herself. Eyeshadow palettes, and she went and bought them herself. And she couldn't even tell me where she got a blanket from. That person doesn't support you. That person doesn't want what's best for you. Makes a lot of sense. Alright. Watch out for those type of friends though. Are they really your friend? Nah, they're not. Do they push away everyone that comes around you? So, you gotta watch out for people who push away everybody that comes around you. We all have somebody in our life that tries to push away new people that come around you, or just people that they don't like that you might love as a friend. So just keep your friends away from that person. For example, I have a person in my life that does not like anybody else but themselves in my life. And it sucks. But you just gotta be with that person alone, and then be with your friends alone. And I don't know if it means that person is my friend or not, but I mean, hey, is that person my friend? Or do I stick with these friends? I don't know. It's confusing. But that person sure does not support you if they're treating your friends different type of ways just because they feel some type of way about them and they don't even know them and have not gotten a chance to know them at all whatsoever. There is no support there whatsoever. So, are their apologies genuine, or are they bored? Tongue-tied. Okay. But when you guys get into an argument or a disagreement, or you state your opinion and they have a problem with it, and they apologize to you, do they really mean that apology? Or are they bored because they have nobody else to put up with because of their the way they are, and they just need you to keep them entertained, and then they just go back and do the same thing the next week, maybe even sooner than the next week. So is their apology genuine? It's not genuine if they just do the same thing over and over. No, they're just bored, and they just need you back. And again, you're their punching bag. So, moral of the story, let them go. Let them go. And I'm not saying I'm an expert at this, because I'm still learning how to let people go. And I only mastered letting one person go that kept hurting me and not supporting me. Well, actually 2 people go. And one of them was my blood, and one of them was like family to me. And I believe that I let this person go. I believe, because they haven't tried to come back in my life again yet, but there's a cycle where they keep coming back. So I'm not perfect, but I'm learning how to let people go. And those are some signs that you should let these toxic people go that do not support you and who are trying to mess up your success in life. And I have a story time that I'm going to do probably later this week or next week, and you guys will really enjoy that story time. This video was serious, yet it was fun, because I'm beginning to get so much more comfortable with the camera. Maybe it was from the help of this adorable bear that a non-toxic person in my life got me. He's a very great friend to me, the friend that got me this. But thank you so much for watching this video. If you made it all the way to the end of the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video if you care. Please, please, please. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you.